thing. Yeah, let's go. That's what you're doing.
No, downward dog on you.
Addison.
Addison.
Hi guys, it's Eric.
And Adam.
And Addison.
And Everest.
And today is McBaby Monday. McBaby Monday. It's McBaby's Monday. I added a mess, but I don't care. Because it's McBaby's Monday, because we have two. Yay! Wow!
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You see the camera?
The lights,
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
So cool. Hi guys, it's McBaby Monday, and today we are finally answering the question that everyone has been asking us for quite some time, and that is, do we want more kids? And before we actually answer that, we're gonna have a little discussion.
Yep.
Yeah, right? We're gonna have a discussion.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Ceiling fan. Mm-hmm. Adam and I have been talking about having more kids and if we want them or if we don't for quite a while. Pretty much since we found out that we were having twins, we were like, are we gonna want more after these two? It was a little premature, but we definitely were having that conversation all the way back then. So a lot of factors go into deciding, do you want more kids, do you not? One is a huge thing is money. You know, the two of them definitely are not cheap. Wow. Where are you going? Goodness. It's a good thing you got a little skirt on. That's what you're doing.
No, downward dog on you.
Addison.
Addison.
What are you doing? What's down there? What do you see? Our toes? Are you looking at my toes? But yeah, money is a huge factor, and you know, these two little ones are definitely expensive, and
Yeah.
kids in general are expensive. So adding a third to the mix, even though we have a lot of stuff to continue to have another kid, so we don't have to buy a lot of stuff, is still expensive in the long run. I mean, we spend $400 a month alone on formula for the two of them. So that's an extra $200 a month for just formula. So all those factors have to go into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, money's a big thing with having another child.
Speaking of money, not to mention how much it costs for actually us to have another child. It's not like
it's not even the money to like keep the child
to
alive
live
and provide for them. It's to like create.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you guys remember,
Or if we adopted.
or even, adoption's even just as expensive.
Still, yeah.
It's still, I mean, we looked into adoption and it was going to roughly be about $30,000 to $50,000, depending on how much of the actual health expenses go into that. So we spent close to like 70 grand on the two of them, with everything combined, with the lawyers and all that stuff. So yeah. And that's another big part about expenses and money.
I think a big thing when we talk about having more kids is just how happy our girls make us. And we're like, oh my gosh, could we be even happier with more kids?
Yeah.
Like, so that comes into play. And
because, I mean, look at them. They're so stinking cute. And you can't help but smile when you're around them. So a third would just bring even more joy and more love into our life. And we have enough love to give around. So that's not the issue. What are you doing? Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of feels like our family is complete.
Yeah.
So it's gone back and forth. Like being a stay-at-home dad, I've adored just being with the girls all the time and seeing them just grow and just being with them all the time. And to think about doing it all over again, I'm like, oh my gosh, it'd be so much, just because the past year, they're 15 months today as of filming. So like the past 15 months have been absolutely amazing.
Happy 15 months. Happy 15 months. Wow. Growing up for me, I grew up with 2 brothers. So a family of 5 always seemed kind of destined for me because that's what I was used to. So I thought, growing up that I would also have 3 children. And my oldest brother has 4 children. Corinne and Mike have 2 children. So I was like, hey, I'll be in the middle with 3 children. So that has come up too. The number 3, of course, like, duh, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Like, it's been such a strong number in our life. So why not continue? Because right now there's 4 of us, so we might as well make it 3 of them. Huh. Another thing for me growing up with a family of 5 and having 3 kids, my parents, was that anywhere you would go, there was always an odd number. So like restaurants, you always had to wait for a table, carnival rides and roller coasters and stuff like that. Someone was always the odd man out.
There's only like 2-seater everywhere, yeah. So
thinking about that as well. What? Why? It's corduroy. Do you like it? It feels pretty. You like it too?
She likes your button. She loves
pretty
buttons.
Cool, huh? So, wow.
So yeah, on the pros side of having another kid, it's just like having a bigger family and having more love and joy and experiencing more of this is magical.
Oh my God, I love him so much. Wow, what?
But then on the con side, there's the money side of everything, and our family feels kind of complete now. So, yeah.
So, should we tell them our decision?
So our decision to the question, are we going to have more children? As far as right now, the answer, and I feel like the answer will continue to be this for quite some time, is...
No.
No.
Our family's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
And we kind of love our little family right now.
Yeah.
And we can't see right now having another one in it. Right now.
Yeah.
It may change.
I would say in like 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm kind of like a hard no, actually. Like I'm like a really hard no. And I don't think you know this, actually. But yesterday, when I was out running errands, I like just was sobbing in my car. And the last time I cried was like day 4 of our vlog thing in December of 2017. But I just like sat in front of the grocery store in the parking lot and just was like crying in my car for like, that's why I was gone for so long. I don't even know if you noticed.
Oh, I noticed you were gone.
Yeah.
When you left, I felt like you needed some space and some time.
I was just hit with this overwhelming feeling of inadequacy as far as like me being inadequate and like feeling like I wasn't providing the girls the childhood they deserve, I guess. And I felt like I was depriving them of like not going on more play dates or not taking them hiking more. Like it was just an overwhelming feeling of like, I'm not fit to be a father. And so I just like felt this and I'm like, I don't think mentally I could handle having more children because I don't know if I'm just putting like so much pressure on myself, but I just want their childhood to be the best it can be and perfect and they deserve everything. And I sometimes don't feel like I give them enough. And so I think it would just be way too overwhelming for me to have more children. So that's a big thing for me. Like,
that makes sense. And I think every parent goes through that at some point. Like, am I going to provide enough? Because I've had moments of that, for sure. Especially me not being around them as much as you are. You know, am I providing enough? Am I giving them enough attention and love? Like,
it comes down
too.
like the pressures. Like, are the girls developing at the right rate? And I feel like it's my fault if they don't because I spend so much time with them.
She's so cute.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it falls on me if they don't develop at the right rate, I guess. And so I feel a lot of pressure with that. Oh, yeah, ow. Of course that hurt, girl. Yeah. You don't
headbutt your sister. All right, guys, so someone is at our door, so that means we need to go. But thank you for joining us today. Please remember, if you haven't already, subscribe and give us that thumbs up. And we'll see you guys soon.
3! The dogs are crazy right now. Didn't expect to see you here at the end of the video.
But since you're here, might as well check out some of our recent videos here. Or if you want to go back in time and watch a few more in the past, click here.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. 3!